Oh, it's pretty crazy of you to text a guy about their location. I would never text a guy about their location. I track their location and then I go to where that little tracker is. I go there. I'm not texting anything. I'm gonna go see it for myself.
How long should a quickie last?
I'll say like about 3 minutes.
3 minutes? Thank you, somebody realistic.
Because I got to do, I got places to go, so I can't have it last more than 3 minutes, because if it's a quickie, that means I'm on a run. So
Exactly.
I like this one.
She gets it. Every girl's talking about 20 minutes. I'm like,
that's a quickie.
That's not a quickie.
That's actual just
We have to protect her.
You see this guy, right? This guy here, he's getting no girls, right?
What?
So, yeah,
It's
yeah.
because he's short. He's short.
taller than him. Look at this.
Hey, to all the short guys, right?
To all the short guys.
Yeah, just give them all like a word of.
You know what? I wish you luck, but it's not looking good, hon. It's not looking good, I'm sorry. You need someone shorter than you.
I'm taller than both of you guys.
No, you're not.
Oh, take off your shoes.
A few moments later.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Take yours off, John. Huh? Take yours off, John.
Yeah,
Take yours off.
Look, take them off. Take them off. Back to back. Look at that. Look at that.
Breakup story. I was in a 2-year live-in relationship. She brought a guy into her house out of nowhere, and she said he's her relation. At that time, I didn't know what kind of relation he is. Gradually, she started speaking highly of him. She said both of their names starts with the same letter. She said both of their kundli matches. And gradually, I was demoted from boyfriend position to third wheel. I asked her, can I be a part of it? She said, no, you can only watch. Now I'm paying the entire rent and I'm not even allowed to watch. She's sleeping with everyone except me. Sorry sir, duty time aito. Barla.
Everyone except you.
Sir.
Sir, why are you driving an auto?
I'm barely able to afford rent, bro. I'm hustling every day, hoping that she'll realize what she has lost. She'll realize soon that I am the one. One day she'll come back to me, bro. Can I drop you somewhere?
Yeah, drop me to your house.
Fellas, never ever, 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 ever send a selfie to a woman you're just starting to talk to.
So I just watched this and immediately had stitches because it just happened to me, and why is he so right? It's not like an ick where I'm gonna stop talking to someone, but it is an ick. It's an ick. Like, ugh. Then I really got to thinking, like, why is this an ick though? I started talking to this guy, and in the matter of 2 days, he sent me 3 pictures of himself. I did not send him a single picture. Then I really got to thinking, like, what qualities am I actually turned off by this guy? It really comes down to one of 2 qualities that person possesses that I personally am turned off by. Number 1, he is either way too into himself that he thinks like, oh, she's gonna love this one. That to me seems very feminine. Why do you think that you're so pretty that I want to see you at all times? We just met. I'm gonna be asking for pictures of you when we're more serious, probably. But in the beginning, I'm just like, who do you think you are that you think I want to see you? I don't know, it just seems very feminine. On the other hand, there's option number 2 where he's just very insecure and fishing for compliments, wanting to be validated by you. I need a confident man that is sure about himself but not overly into himself, that he's sending pictures of himself because he thinks that you're gonna love it. But if I'm asking like, oh, what are you up to? And he sends a picture of himself doing said activity, I'm not gonna get icked out. It's when they're fishing for validation that it's cringy to me.
It is 2024 and hoflation is still running rampant. You have this girl who is mad that her date bought her tickets to a basketball game, but the seats were nosebleed.
No shade, no tea, but y'all, tell me why somebody invited me on a date, right? So I done did my makeup, put my outfit on. They said we going to a basketball game. Let me show y'all where the fuck they got me sitting there. I done left their ass. I'm sitting in a whole nother seat because I don't even give a fuck. Like, why would you even play with me like that? Y'all, do y'all see how high I am? Okay. And they keep texting my phone talking about where you at, where you at. Don't worry about it, sweetheart. I'm finna find me another date.
This is the most ungrateful shit I've ever seen in my life. Imagine getting mad at someone who buys you tickets to a basketball game because they didn't get courtside seats. And honestly, from the looks of it, you could see the game perfectly fine, so I don't really understand her problem with it. I think this is just part of a larger trend of people being ungrateful for shit. Like last year when this woman ended her date because the dude took her to Cheesecake Factory and not 5-star dining. Nowadays, people are always seeing the best of the best on social media and are ungrateful for what they actually get in real life. And that's how you end up with videos like this. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this though. Do y'all think that she had a point and that if you're gonna take a girl on a date, maybe get closer seats to the court? Or do y'all think I'm right and she's tripping? Y'all let me know.
Hey, you need to listen. I done went to the Cat Williams show last night on a date with my husband, and it was great. But what I could not help but notice was the amount of women who were there with men that they looked like they had no interest in. Why are we still taking women on expensive dates to places in the public where you're going to not only pay for entry, but have to continue to pay for drinks and food and everything thereafter, with probably no return on your end, and she might even get somebody else's number? I mean, when I tell you it was ridiculous and how bold these women are, when they go out wearing their best cat suit, highest heels, and they don't care if they're cold or what's hanging out, and they're checking out other men while you stand like a dodo bird behind them. Not a good look, fellas. So I need us to start thinking with this head, okay? If you think she's way too far out of your league and you are just amazed that she's giving you the time of day, but conveniently wants to go to a very expensive location, that's your sign. That's literally your red flag. We got to look, pay attention, listen, okay?
A woman who accused him of a violent assault in 2021 has now been made to settle that legal dispute. Rather than me tell you his story of how insane it is, how this woman absolutely entrapped him because she was very much likely empowered by the hashtag #MeToo to make up allegations, I would rather you listen to Trevor Bauer in his own words. Take a listen.
Next victim, star pitcher for the Dodgers. A text Lindsey Hill sent to a friend before she ever even met me. What should I steal? She asked another, in reference to visiting my house for the first time. The answer? Take his money. So how might that work? I'm going to his house Wednesday, she said. I already have my hooks in. You know how I roll. Then, after the first time we met, net worth is 51 mil, she said. You better secure the bag, was the response. But how is she going to do that? Need daddy to choke me out, she said. Being an absolute whore to try to get in on his 51 million, read another text. Then, after the second time we met, former Padres pitcher Jacob Nix told her, you got to get this bag. I'll give you 50,000, Lindsay replied. Her AA sponsor asked her at one point, do you feel a tiny bit guilty? Not really, she replied. Since then, her legal team has approached me multiple times about coming to a financial settlement. But as I have done since day one, I refuse to pay her even a single cent. In August of 2021, Lindsey Hill's claims were heard in court. And during those legal proceedings, critical information was deliberately and unlawfully concealed from me and my legal team. Information like this video, which was taken by Lindsey Hill herself the morning after she claimed she was brutally attacked, emotionally traumatized, and desperate to get away from me. And now we have the metadata, so there can be no dispute. It was taken mere minutes before she left my house on the morning of May 16th, 2021, without my knowledge or consent, of course. In it, you can see her lying in bed next to me while I'm sleeping, smirking at the camera without a care in the world, or any marks on her face. I think it paints a pretty clear picture of what actually happened the evening of May 15th and why the video was originally concealed from us. After hearing the evidence available to her, Judge Diana Gold-Saltman found that Lindsey Hill had misled the court. She found her claims to be materially misleading. She denied her request for a domestic violence restraining order, and she found that no sexual assault or non-consensual conduct took place. Now, some of you might not know about restraining order hearings. I know I didn't, but I've since learned that it's extremely...
Hey, have men ever thought about telling you how they feel while it's happening?
Yes, lots, but we're conditioned not to because it causes more problems than it should.
You know you guys can do that, right? Like if you're having a feeling like in the moment, you can just say it.
If we could just say it without having to console you afterwards, we bloody well would, but it happens too often, sorry.
You can tell me.
Too risky.
You can tell me.
Yeah, we'd rather not, unless you convince us that you're safe to be open to. And if any fellas have found one of these unicorns, I'm so jealous of you and I'm proud of you and I'm not envious at all. I hate all of you.
You don't have to wait until you break up with me.
Men will often open up after a breakup because they feel safe. They're not going to lose you. If they open up during the relationship, most likely they feel like they're going to lose you. Very often it's a case of, we open up, then we have to console you. If you don't like what we've said, we get the response, well, if you don't like it, this is me, this is who I am, piss off, I'll find someone else. So they don't bother. They don't open up because it's going to risk the relationship. And when it's over, what's to risk?
And you spiral on something that, maybe could have been resolved.
That's the ideal scenario where you can open up and communicate and resolve issues. But there's two scenarios here. One, the guy doesn't trust you to be adult enough to hear how he's feeling. Or two, he's had his emotions weaponized against him in his past far too many times that he's learned not to open up again. Sorry.
Or at least alluded to earlier on. We could have... do you know you can do that?
Of course we know we can do that, but very often it comes at a cost. I can guarantee you right now there's so many men in relationships right now that keep their mouths shut over a lot of things because they know it will risk their relationship. Men tend to be tolerant. Women, not so much. Sorry. The sad fact is that there's a lot of men that need to be better towards women with their relationships. But we also got to recognise that there's a lot of women that need to be better towards men within relationships. We're not treated well. So when men aren't opening up to the woman that wants them to open up, you got to start to think, where has those issues come from? You can't blame the men for the issues caused from them from their past experience. Imagine if we'd done that with women. There'd be uproar.
To get this money.
Y'all pay attention.
All right, so bro hit me and he said, hey, Mark, I need a loyalty test. I'll send you 20 before and another 20 if she even responds to you.
I already know she's going to fail.
She's 25. This shit finna be so free.
Too easy.
God, it's about to be so free. All right, let's get into the texting. So I DM'd her. I keep it real simple. I say, just my type.
Oh my.
She responds and says,
y'all read that.
Would you believe it? You were mine as well. I need my 40 gang. I'm not gonna fake.
Oh
right, so
I got a story for y'all.
The real question is, can I be yours?
I got it.
She said, LMAO, you smooth. I know you be.
So boom, one of my friends was messing with this girl and he would always brag that his girl was loyal and that she didn't fuck with nobody. She was only paying attention to him. I said, hold on. We asked around and we heard she fucks hella promoters for 25% off a section. Yeah, sorry for the interruption. Make sure you're following me on Instagram. All right, back to the story. Hey, you didn't hear it from me. That's what we heard. So boom, one time we all went to the club. 4 guys gave this girl a hug just like this. Pay attention. Come here. I said to my mans, hold on. She gave 4 guys a side-to-side hug, and they all said, girl, come here. Hey, man, I think she fucked the whole city. My mans was like, bro, I'm not insecure. Those are damn near her brothers, bro. She talks about them all the time. I said, damn near? I'm not gonna lie, damn near is not really that close to me. Look, this is my hypothesis. I think her brothers all have a video in her hidden album. Anytime this girl was around us, she would love to say, I love my man, like my man. Nah, shut up, bitch. Well, I think you're a pro fucker, and I'm gonna find out today. I need everyone watching this video to pay attention and listen. So boom, me and my mans, we knew somebody that did loyalty tests, right? So we DM'd them and we were like, look, we need you to do a loyalty test on this girl, and I want you to take it all the way. Fuck her, please. Some of y'all are probably thinking, Goody, why did you even do that? Oh, I'm sorry. I would do it again and again and again, bitch. My mans needs to know His girl is a pro eater. So boom, bro did the loyalty test. Shorty already folded. She started saying like, you look good. I been thought you looked good. When can I see you? Right? They set up a time to see each other. He sent us the screenshot and he said, bro, are you sure you want me to carry this out? We said, bro, if you fuck her, fuck the shit out of her, right? And do it to All Mine by Brent Faiyaz. No. Do y'all want to know what happened? Do y'all want to know what happened? Fuck it, I'ma tell y'all. So boom, bro linked up with the girl, right? They met up and they fucked in bro's car. He made a video. The girl's face was right by buddy's face, right? And he said, shit, I might make this girl my girlfriend. She damn near wore the kid out. Wore me out. Pulled the condom up. Filled with nut. So boom, I told him, send the video to this account, which was my man's account. I need everyone to listen and pay attention. So boom, I met up with my mans the next day. We were just chilling. I said, yo, bro, I sent you something on Finsta. Go to your message request on IG and check it. He was like, bro, you got to follow me on Finsta. What the fuck? I said, yo, bro, like I really do. So I said, I'm going to follow you, bro. Just check that shit. So I'm leaning over bro's shoulder. I said, yo, is that a message from the famous guy that be doing like TikToks? He does like loyalty tests and he's like funny as shit. He was like, yeah, bro. I said, bro, open that, bro. He sent you a video. And bro, my man's opened that shit. He saw his girl's face on bro's face and bro pulled out the condom full of nut. This man started to cry. He went to the bathroom and threw up.